Hi everyone, it's Arlene. Today's card I will be making using the Stampin' Up! Set Blooms and Wishes. This has an illusion of more of a watercolor look to it. So I'm using just one of the flowers and then a couple of the little greenery, the sprigs here. Let's see, I'm using this one and I believe it's this one as well. So these two right here. And I'm also using 3 different colors. I've got the Dapper Denim, I have the pink Pirouette, and I have the Pear Pizzazz. So with the pink Pirouette, I'll be starting with first, and I'm stamping on to a piece of Very Vanilla cardstock. And that Very Vanilla cardstock is cut at 5 inches by 3 3/4. So just getting that flower stamp inked up. Just stamp it toward the bottom right corner of my paper and then lift up. All right, and then next I'm going to stamp some of the greenery here. And that, make sure I get the right stamp ink pad there, and then that's in the Pear Pizzazz. I'm just going to stamp a couple times, one on the top and one toward the bottom, like that. And then I've got another stamp here. I just put it actually on the other side of my acrylic block so it's ready. And I want to use the same color. I'm going to be using the same color, the Pear Pizzazz ink, but I'm going to stamp off so it just gives it a lighter color when I stamp it onto my actual paper. There we go, just like that. Okay. All right, we'll set that aside right there. Okay, and then taking the Dapper Denim, I have the saying, and that it says, "I would be lost without you." Ink that up in the Dapper Denim. And lift or stamp down, lift straight up. It's so pretty. I really like how these colors go well together. So, okay, so now I have some products that are, I get them and sometimes they get discontinued from the catalog, but I still have a lot left, and I really think it's important that you still feel like you can use them and not just set them aside and say, okay, we're gonna go on to new product when you have all of this that's still sitting on your craft table, or trying to find a spot for it. So this is a product that they have something similar to it. This is called the Sprinkles and Embellishment, and I wanted to add a little bit of that into the center. Some of these, it's like a confetti, but there are these little tiny pearls that are in here. So that's what I'm going to add. And how I'm going to do it is by using some of the dazzling details. So I'm just going to put maybe about 4 little drops here. And so it's going to dry. When it dries, it will have a look of glitter, but you're going to have these little pearls. And I'm just going to try to place those carefully onto the wet glitter there. Yeah, I think I even got a piece of sequin there. Which looks cute, but I don't need it. Okay, get that out of there. All right. There. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and dab on some of that Dazzling Diamonds onto the tips here of the green. Okay, now the base of my card is going to be it's a pre-cut, pre-scored card. These are, you can get these at Michael's. I have quite a stash in my drawer, and I thought I really need to use those up. So I liked the blue, and it comes in, you can either have the pattern side, or on the other side is just a solid color of blue. So either one. I think for this card, I'm going to go ahead and use the pattern side up. So just take some adhesive that you want, of your choice. This happens to be the Fast Fuse that I'm using by Stampin' Up. It's a real sturdy, strong glue. You wouldn't necessarily have to use it for a card like this, but it makes it, you know that it's going to stay on there once you use it. So, and there you have it, quick and easy card that is something that you can do very quickly and have a beautiful card to give to somebody. Now, using basically the same type of the design here, what I've done is taken some of the designer series paper that is in the Daisy Delight designer series paper, and that's cut at 8.5 by 11, and then this paper is cut at 8 by 10.5. So I'm just going to adhere this top piece. That's my Very Vanilla. So it's kind of the same design that you have from the card, but I wanted to make a scrapbook page with it. So there you have that, and then I've cut just a couple of pieces of, this is the Old Olive because it coordinates, or this actually, I'm sorry, this is Pear Pizzazz that I've cut, and that's just going to be a mat for a photo there. So let me adhere this. This is a Pink Pirouette color. And we'll layer that on. And then we'll adhere both of the layers onto the stamped design. So again, I took just the same flower and I went around to frame the mat that I have. So that makes a pretty scrapbook page right there. And then I have the same, let's see, and then you can put, I might use that, but I might be something, yeah, let's do. So again, in Dapper Denim, that makes it stand out. So you could do something really light. You could use the Old Olive or a Pink Pirouette if you just wanted to have something very subtle. But I'm gonna go ahead, I think, and use the same sentiment that I used for the card. And that is going to be on the bottom. So there you have basically kind of the same design. So you can make a card or you can make a scrapbook page using the same design that you used with the card. So I hope this inspired you to go and create something for yourself. Get out there and use your products. Thanks and have a great day.